till it's bleeding daylight. The rope pulled tight. Now I'm standing still on the edge of a knife, just ready for a fight, just ready for a fight. I'll get back up for good this time, and I ain't coming down. Yeah, I'll get back up, 'cause my whole life I was lost and now I'm found. It's the dawn of a new day, new day. It's the dawn of a new day coming. It's the dawn of a new day, new day. It's the dawn of a new day. Lay down your pain, cut it from your
Ladies and gentlemen, we are nearly 5 days away from Cash in the Cake, but that's not the current matter. Tonight, we're going to focus on the present, and the present is here on Breakthrough. We are live from State Farm Arena here in Atlanta, Georgia, and an incredible show for you tonight. I am the voice of SWE, formerly the voice of RG, Matt Grayley, joined by my partner, my forever partner, JJ Rhodes. JJ, how you doing?
Appreciate for that introduction, Mac Riley. Honestly, I've got chills because this crowd knows something special about to go down here inside of State Farm Arena. Like you said, we are 5 days away from Cash in the Case, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm gonna ask, how are you feeling?
I am feeling incredible. It is always a privilege and a gift to perform, but first we gotta bring it to our Thunder Overseer again, the debut episode of Thunder this Thursday, and we are hearing from the Overseer 2 days before the debut of SWE's second brand, and you have got to be excited. You have the Loas versus Phantom. That has been a huge topic of conversation here. Let's send it to our Thunder Overseer, Nate Alden, and see what he got to say to the Breakthrough crowd here tonight. Wait a minute, what the hell?
Whoa. What is going on?
Lights have gone out, I can't.
Oh my gosh!
It's Jesse Michael! Monica Flair!
What? Oh my word! She's back! It has been a long time coming. We have not seen her since the day Fusion arrived in ROG.
And Nate Alden fired the warning shot on behalf of Thunder, but Monica Flair is not gonna let it slide, not on her watch.
Something I thought I would never see. Nate Alden and Monica Flair standing in the same ring to open the show here inside the State Farm Arena. You've got to be kidding me.
The battle lines have been drawn. Monica Flair is the new general manager of Breakthrough.
Whew! Oh my word! These two were going back at it, back and forth in that center of the ring.
And with the news, Breakthrough versus Thunder at Summer Bash. I cannot wait for Thunder. Nate Aldrin said that he's got a couple tricks up his sleeve, and we will see them this Thursday at Thunder.
Oh boy. And you know what he said? He said he's planning to bring some OGs, as I'll quote it, back in the business. And I can't wait to see who the OG is. I really can't wait to see.
Man, what a way to start the show. What a bomb that's been dropped on the SWE universe. And women's tag team action set for our opening bout.
You see, this woman over here, Juliet, she's accomplished so much in this industry. And I mean so much.
An incredible talent and an even better champion. But again, we got that target on our back. 5 days, cash in the chase. Whoever wins the women's cash in the chase match has a direct shot for either Julia's title or the title on Thunder. And you've got to ask the question, with that threat looming over Julia's back, is she feeling nervous? Is she under pressure?
For a girl like Julia, she's confident, so we shouldn't describe her as, well, stressed or having a lot on her back, because ever since Endgame, she's been basically carrying this women's division. And now she'll go one-on-one with, I'm not sure who.
Yeah, it's a tag match, but again, confidence plays a part, but again, so does fatigue. Julia has been this powerful entity in the women's division for so long that perhaps that she's getting tired, and maybe this woman who is in the Cash in the Chase ladder match could capitalize, could go to Thunder and get that championship. But again, you've got to think that Julia perhaps is a bit paranoid with the looming threat of the Cash in the Chase briefcase.
You know, it's a bit weird seeing Thorne and Julia basically tagging along with each other, because as I can count, EVO, it was the road to Cage of Chaos, and you can say these two were enemies. Back then when we had Lexi Carrington and Evelyn Noir and the astonishing duos.
But hasn't Ivy Thorne progressed from the astonishing duo? She seems to be in a much better form, and perhaps the duo of Ivy Thorne and Julia can get it done tonight in tag team action.
What I can say is we just got to keep an eye on both these women. Oh. Oh boy. Just look at this.
One of the premier young talents here in all of SWE.
Oh. He needs to tag along with each other once again. Let's see if they actually have it this time. Let's see if they actually have a game plan in this matchup.
And again, we saw last week Ivy Thorne team with Tiffany Stratton against the duo of Missy Lopez and Solen. That ended in disqualification when Lexi Carrington wanted to make herself known. But new partner, new vibes for Ivy Thorne. Ivy Thorne and Julia take on the ulterior motives, Sol Wen and Lucy Lopez. And this match is underway. The women's champion, Julia, facing off against the women's intercontinental champion, Sol Wen, in a stare down in the middle of our ring, and a duck through the waist take, a waist lock. Back elbow. Julia trying to get a takedown there, a waistlock takedown. Off the ropes goes Sol Wen. Went for a lariat. Julia was out of the way.
Some good strategy from the champ.
And a huge basement drop kick.
Again, Julia feeling a little bit fired up here. You heard that, right?
Yeah. And the tag made to Lucy Lopez.
We've seen this before. Let's take a trip down to memory lane. And
And perhaps a bit of fear. Or perhaps a bit of strategy from Lucy Lopez, tagging back in Sol Wen. And Ivy, a little busy on the apron. Julia was trying to get her attention. Now Ivy Thorne gets the tag. So when looked up, blindside Ivy Thorne ducks the lariat. What a huge spinning back elbow.
taking the champion by surprise. Nice movement going on from the ring leader. Oh, a hip attack. And Gwen just landed a super kick right to Fawn. Fawn might have just seen stars and off the ropes and a big elbow. And then I got some word that tonight's show, Malik Vex arrives here tonight here at Tuesday Night Breakthrough. Yeah, that's right, Malik Vex, former Rise World Champion, former North American Champion, who got defeated by IT Reed at Deadline, at the main event of Deadline. But I'm not going to focus too much on that because we have a tag match here. Lucy Lopez on the top. And oh, it almost looked like she was going to go for a cutter, I mean. Excuse that. But atomic bomb right there, and Fawn big boot to the face. And a springboard kick to send Lopez right down with the assistance of the SWE Women's Champion. And a Ribadachi knee. And that might be it. Julian looking for the cover. Here's the hook of the leg. And Lopez you can see the yells coming from the IC champion, So when wanting to get the tag, wanting to help out her friend who is now in the Ulterior Motive. Lopez. Great athleticism from the youngster here. Well, I wouldn't call her a youngster because she's been in this. And oh, a cannonball! Oh wait! Springboard moonsault! Lucy just too quick with it. Here's the cover. And the champion kicks out at 2. Oh! Lopez just gave the champion a little bit of smack talk, and Julie just right hooked her into the gut. just placing her against the ropes. Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's 619. Never seen that from Julia before. 619. And now the champion feels fired up here. Scaling up high. Standing tall, Julia. Big missile drop kick. Lucy getting blown away. Both women are down. Julia over here. Crawling for the cover, she's aiming for victory. And oh my, near Lopez. Lopez just nearly. Gave up there. And I meant nearly gave up. I thought Julia had it there, but lucky for the miracle, she got the shoulders up and into the corner. Tag, here comes Ivy. A big Meteora. Wait, oh, wait a minute! Soul Snatcher! Soul Snatcher! Out of nowhere! Soul Snatcher from SWE! The champ just rode out the ring! Oh, wait! Lopez gets the victory! Foreign just almost about to catch Lopez, but both winning. Lopez claims the victory here tonight. Whoa. Let's just stop right there for a second. Adriana legend. Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Last time we've seen her was at the debut where MSN was screaming for Rachel, I believe it was.
Go on, get it, girl, you deserve it. Let her ball.
But wait, you confirm Adriana not being catching the ace?
Your little mama go. Show stopping, she gon' stop the show. Oh, show. On my way, you stepping back like whoa.
Oh goodness! And delivered by legend. And oh no! A big pump kick! Right to Lopez! Wait! Whoa. Look at the strength of legend. Lash extension. Is that Adriana sending a message? Adriana saying she wants next for her championship.
Go on, get it, girl.
We're still here tonight inside State Farm Arena, Atlanta, Georgia.
Town.
huge dragon screw leg whip to Aaron Trent. And good gosh almighty, the technical wizardry on display from Kobe Ryder. Getting a little shout out and slamming his head onto the cover of the announce table. And another one. And a third. One more for Aaron Trent. It's our sixth and perhaps the final. And a smash on the announce table. And the SWE universe loving the display from the American Nightmare. And a huge uppercut. Trent getting the gut of Ryder with some punches. And a back body drop onto the announce table. Trent now up to the apron, looking to capitalize on the injured, on the hurt Kobe Ryder. Could be looking for something disastrous on the next table. And Ryder just not letting him. And down he went for the brain buster. Kobe now. Down to the announce table. And the ends made onto the table. And Atlanta, Georgia, loving the hometown boy. Trent now sent back into the ring. Kobe could be looking to capitalize, taking a short rest on the outside of the ring.
Can we please have quiet on the set?
What the? What the hell is he doing here? The man that will be in the Cash in the Case ladder match, Chase Marlowe. Wait a minute, Slow War pinning combination from Aaron Trent. Cover Rider kicking out. Right now, that's it at me. And the cover now.
Wrestling has many loyal fans.
Marlowe's not in. Distracted the American Nightmare, but that ship picks up another victory. And a squabble on the outside between Marlowe and Trent. Oh no! And Marlowe not giving him any time to cherish the victory right after Colby Ryder. And the last hey, letting Colby Ryder. and he's going right after Chase Marlowe. And here comes Taylor Mel. It's steered off. After it. And right there. And I'm throw with the last shot. And I'm throw with Thunder flatliner. The catch to sail. In the Argentine rack. The game. Why no, he was the game changer. Rafael just able to flip out. And what a moment for Marco Affi. He looks like he's seen a ghost. These two men former members of the Final Point. Good gosh almighty, look at the size of that ham hock. And a huge club. Good God almighty, the Piel, sending Marco off all the way around the ring. Now Marco into the Argentine Rat. And Town Pit, it's a burning hammer! And this Saturday, Sonya Lua was in the case ladder match. And if I'm any of the other participants, I'm wondering how you're gonna keep this man down long enough to grab the briefcase. And ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that we are less than 5 days out from Cash in the Chase. Many of the men that we just saw are in the men's Cash in the Chase ladder match, and what a weekend we have ahead of you here in SWE. And we saw this lady, this woman, earlier in the night. But the new general manager of breakthrough. Monica Flair.
No, after in a serious promo battle with the current general manager of Thunder, let me stop talking. Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
And Thunder has got a lot ahead of them. If Monica Flair is picking this man. And who is Monica Flair's second choice?
Whoa! Wait just a second! Oh my gosh! Malik Vex has arrived to breakthrough.
We saw him lose that deadline, but he seems to make the jump to breakthrough.
Wow. What a good decision that Monica Flair is making. The man who has dominated the roster, who basically put Sabbath, as I'll quote, in his place. The man that defeated Larson Cage. Oh my,
Oh! Oh my god!
dude!
Oh my god!
What? What in the world was that?
What? My lord!
Oh dear God! Is she okay? What?
Victor! What?
Oh my! What? That's a woman! Oh my God! Can anyone check on her, please? Anyone?
What? Well, Victor's facing Vex for the Universal title, but can we not gloss over the fact that Victor just knife edge chopped Monica Flair? Well,
Sorry, I just wanna know.
moving on. Xander Legion set for singles action here on Breakthrough. What an incredible talent this young man is. Xander Legion. The cleaner. Incredible talent. Incredible athleticism. Incredible technical rim work.
with your fambo.
Bambo. The junkin master. Junk again. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull, and you see let me half full. Them on me get half full, like them on the dance I get crap full. And I'm rum and Red Bull, and you see let me half full. Them on me get half full, like them on the dance I get crap full.
We start the day with a flask cranberry with ice in a glass. I tell like can't find me, me lost. Buy me one a liquor, cause me and me one boss. Drink fi jump that me endorse. After the flask, then we move to the quart. Tell the bartender the bill restart. Coconut rum me use, wash off me heart. If you hide and drink, then you must get
I'm
caught.
drinking rum and Red Bull, and you see let me half full. Them on me get half full, like them on the dance I'll get crap full. And I'm rum and Red Bull, and you see let me half full.
How much can
Them
you
on me
drink?
get half full, like them on the dance I'll get crap
You wanna
full.
know what I'm
well,
drinking? Appleton and Pepsi in my cup, what you
Lamar
thinking?
Brown
Everyone
is
a star,
making
we live
his
like kings.
in-ring
Sometime
debut
I'ma go
with
with a fatty or a slim thing.
Queen of
Now
Xander
stop
Legion.
drinking.
This is
How
something
much
I'm-
can you drink? Full up my cup and let me.
Let me finish that sentence before this match is underway. Kimar Brown, Xander Legion 1-on-1. The last breakthrough before cash in the case. And a waist lock from Kimar Brown. And a huge mount return from Kimar Brown. Protect the amateur wrestling prowess from the Starasta. And a transition into a headlock. And early on in this match, very early on in this matchup, Kimar Brown taking control, taking a quick advantage. Like on the headlock, cinched in. Get him off to his feet now and using the headlock to sign him off the ropes. And a huge shoulder block, dropping him clean on the mat.
Good movement from Xander Legion as he still got it, honestly, that's what I can say.
Off the ropes. Kimar twists over into a drop down. Leapfrog. Lips pass now. What a display and an arm drag from Kimar Brown. Legion now back up to his feet. A second arm drag. Could be looking for... What for the arm drag, Xander Legion? Cartwheel is landing on his feet. And a standstill. Kimar Brown, Xander Legion. And a huge hip toss. Dropping Kimar Brown. Vertical lift.
Oh,
Kimar landing on his feet. Oh, and a huge drop kick to the back of the head of Xander Legion. Kimar Brown in control. And Johnny, you've got to appreciate the athleticism on display from these two men. You start early on the arm drag turn into a cartwheel, turn into a hip toss. What do you think Xander Legion has to do to slow down Kimar Brown in this match and keep the pace going?
Well, I'm a bit of an analyst here, so I'll say Legion, he's been from EVO to Rise to Breakthrough, and oh, look at Kimar now.
And a Sasuke special! Kimar Brown!
He's called the
The
Sky
Sky.
Master for a reason.
And good gosh. Letting it back and again, back to that point, and sorry to cut you off there, but again, the momentum is going to play a huge part in this match because both these competitors feed off the momentum of the crowd and feed off of the speed. And so again, continue your thought. What do you think that either man is going to have to do to keep the other at bay?
But yeah, as I was saying, Legion, he's been from back-to-back rosters, so he's dealt with this. He's been in this type of position before to face other youngsters that's coming to this brand, and as I said here, Legion, nice
That's
awareness.
good now.
I'm the
Getting
former
with an
US
exploder.
champion.
Good gosh. The cover now. Kicking him out. Kicking it out at 2. Kimar Brown. That's Rasta. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive.
Nice one.
Grabbing the legs now. And caught him with the Boston Crab. And could Kimar Brown tap out here? Now he's stinging it more. Wait a minute. Caught him now. Cool boy. Rolls out on a kick out. Brown was in a tricky situation with that Boston Crab, just able to get into a roll-up. Legion just able to get out at 2.
Now I can just see Brown just questioning himself, how much does it have to take down the cleaner, the best belt in this business, former US champion in this roster.
Kimar marking the knee pad adjusted. And the accuser kick. Snapmares him out of the corner. They've traded places. And a tornado from the top rope. The cover now. Kimar Brown looking to end this again. 1, 2. No. Xander Legion kicking out at 2. Kimar Brown onto the apron. And he's got to keep the momentum pushing. Do not give Xander a moment to spare. Seymour Brown to the top rope. And a 450 splash! And if there was ever a better moment to capitalize, handspring into Guri. Xander now. Looking to capitalize on that Enziguri. And a ripcord knee strike. Xander now access to the apron, could be looking to go airborne. The springboard. Looking for something, a super kick. Seymour Brown caught him in midair. And he got the super kick off, but the Boston Crab from earlier, that will have damaged Seymour's back, but it will damage to Seymour's leg, which you saw really arching the legs. Seymour now has to capitalize on that super kick. Xander Legion is out of it. Xander Legion is out. Somehow he's fighting to get back up onto his feet. Run down and wait a minute. Seymour tripped. The damage to his leg has... And the Picossi knee! Oh my god! Into the electric chair. Seymour trying to shift his weight to the fallen ring. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Xander Legion, what a performance from both men. Kimar Brown, in his in-ring debut, having a great performance against a competitor the like of Xander Legion has to mean something. What a match between Xander Legion and Kimar Brown. And a sign of respect from Xander Legion, offering the hand to Kimar Brown. And next up, a heart-to-heart between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. at the woman who stabbed Bianca in the back. Bianca, call her out here to have a heart-to-heart, have a talk. Most importantly, it might be to ask why. trying to end this early. Extended Cargill over the top rope.
I'm on my own against the wall.
And a message sent.
It's said a crime. They hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. If I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all.
And ladies and gentlemen,
I never needed
this
you
has been breakthrough. It has been a honor commentating for you tonight. Mac Riley, I was joined by Big Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. We will see you tomorrow for Rise. Level up.
against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all.
Woo! Yeah. Good job, guys. That was awesome.
Needed you at all.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I never needed you at all. I never needed you at all.
Yeah.